The moon, the spatial object that has captured hearts and imaginations for as long as we can remember. The key to our past and the way to the future. The world has always been fascinated with the moon, and we have paid our closest neighbor many visits over the past century. 1959, Soviet Union's Luna 2 was the first man-made object to reach the moon. 1966, Luna 9 made the first ever soft landing on the moon. And in July 1969, the world held its breath as Apollo 11 became the first manned mission to land on the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Between 1969 and 1972, 24 people traveled to the moon, and 12 of them could come back to tell us what it was like to stand on new ground. And as we watched all of this in awe, we knew we had to leave our mark too. On 22nd October 2008, India turned a new leaf in her space program. The Chandrayaan 1 was launched. During its magnificent tenure, the mission reported a remarkable discovery. We found water on the moon, and nothing was ever going to be the same again. Chandrayaan 1 gave science a whole new perspective, drawing attention and awards. But for us, the journey had just begun. It was our first step in exploring a world that explains our own. It was the start to answers mankind has always been asking. For over 10 years, thousands of people from across the country came together for one dream: India's next big expedition. We're all set. Are you?
Four, 3, 2, 1, 0.
It was an historic moment for India. An unmanned spacecraft bound for the moon successfully launched in July after a previous attempt was called off due to technical problems. Chandrayaan 2, which means moon-craft in ancient Sanskrit, has spent the last few weeks travelling towards the south of the moon. On Monday, the landing robot Vikram separated from the craft ahead of its planned touchdown. If successful, India will become only the fourth country in the world to have achieved a controlled soft landing. Its previous mission in 2008 ended with the spacecraft probe intentionally crashing into the moon.
India's space agency as scientists lose contact to the Chandrayaan 2 only seconds before its landing.
The Indian Space Agency lost communication with its Chandrayaan 2 lunar mission on Saturday. The loss is a significant setback to an ambitious plan to land an unmanned probe near the south pole of the moon, an area that remains unexplored. The control room went quiet as updates stopped.
Vikram lander descent was as planned, and normal performance was observed up to an altitude of 2.1 kilometer. Subsequently, the communications from the lander to ground station was lost, and data is being analyzed.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi tweeted that he remains hopeful and that India will continue to work hard on its space program. The next phase of the mission would have been for a rover to travel on the surface of the moon to collect minerals and chemicals, which would have been analyzed remotely.
After a successful 48-day journey from Sriharikota in India to the South Polar region of the moon, there was disappointment in the last few minutes from ISRO and India. ISRO lost contact with the Vikram lander when it was just about 2.1 kilometers from the surface of the moon.
विक्रम लैंडर का पता चला है। मिशन चंद्रयान से जुड़ी हुई ये बहुत बड़ी खबर है।